Confrontations are expected right here in western Montana tonight.
Missoula takes up a gun sale ordinance that would force private sellers to complete a background check before selling a gun. Montana McLaughlin is live with the story. Montana.
Steve, Laurel, that means if you're a gun owner and want to sell your firearm to a friend or colleague, you're required to get your buyer a background check. It's a hot button issue that has flooded City Council with hundreds of emails like these for and against the ordinance. I spoke with City Council members today to break down what these proposed changes could look like. A national debate landed right here in Missoula.
A lot of people get hurt from the selling the wrong guns to the wrong people.
And Missoula City Council's trying to take a stand.
This covers transactions between individuals.
City Council member Brian von Lossberg drafted the proposed legislation to require private gun sales background checks.
I don't need a background check.
He says the ordinance is all about saving lives and reducing violence and suicides.
It just is a responsible action to do. Nobody's under any illusion, let alone especially myself, that this solves all issues. It doesn't. It's one tool in a whole suite of tools and actions and programs, but I'm convinced by the data that it saves lives.
But still, the proposed legislation doesn't come without contest.
And I find it ironic that to suppress possession of felons, we're going to regulate gun sales.
And if approved, you better know where you are when you make a deal or loan a weapon. If I'm a gun owner in the city of Missoula and want to sell my gun to someone else, I'd have to find a licensed dealer to conduct a background check on that buyer. But take a couple steps outside of city limits into county jurisdiction, and I no longer have to do that. There are exceptions to the ordinance if you're selling or transferring firearms to family members or someone with a concealed weapons permit, if you're selling or transferring certain antique firearms, or temporarily transferring or loaning a gun for hunting.
You can be arrested for lending your best friend you've known for 20 years a gun for the afternoon. That's not right.
A significant step in the direction of setting the example that says, we do this and we want you to do it. It's the law if it passes, but we want you to do it because this is what benefits the community overall.
So now it's up to the rest of City Council to decide. The legislation says the first offense would be a fine, but multiple offenses could mean jail time. We'll follow what happens at tonight's meeting and let you know. Reporting live in Missoula, Montana McLaughlin, NBC Montana.
Thank you, Montana. We're planning to send a reporter to tonight's City Council. We'll see you here at 10 tonight for an update. You can read the ordinance for yourself online at NBCMontana.com. It's in the fast links.